Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is John. I come from Kenya Education Guide. Kenya Education Guide is a platform from where we share a lot of information on things like selecting a good course for you after Form 4, how to grow your career, skills which are in demand out there, anything to do with education in Kenya. In this particular video, we are going to be discussing or looking at some of the best courses you can do with grade D. Don't worry if you got a grade D in Form 4, it's not the end of the world. A lot of people do get even A, they get B's, and they end up struggling because they make the long course choices. So if you really want to, to create something for yourself in the future, what is very important is to make sure that the course you go for is relevant, is marketable, and that kind of thing. So we have a few of them that you can do with your deep learning course, and some of them are very good, and I'm sure that once you select to take any one of them, you could end up creating a very good career for yourself in the future, and helping us grow this nation, helping us grow our economy. So welcome. Go through this video, go through the video to the end, and I'm sure that you will be able to come up with a good decision regarding the course to do with your deep grade. Welcome and enjoy. So the first course that I recommend is a certificate in electrical and electronics engineering power option, and this basically will enable you to work as a fundi, an electrical technician. So the opportunities, you can be helping people connect to power, households, factories, industries. There are a lot of opportunities for you. Even though it's an entry level position, in the future you can rise up and become a fully fledged electrical engineer. You can take this course in so many institutions, including the Kenya Polytechnic or any TVET near you. So consider that. The next course that I would recommend is mechanical engineering. Mechanical engineering has nothing to do with becoming a mechanic. That will come later on. Mechanical engineering involves you working as a technician or an engineer who maintains machinery and industrial equipment. So if you go to a factory or any industry where manufacturing takes place, there are those machines that they use there. They need someone to be taking care of them. That is the local fundi, and that is basically in any industry, in any factory. Talk about automotive firms, construction firms, energy makers like Coca-Cola. We have Kenya breweries. We have a lot of industries. All those machines there, they need someone to be taking care of them, doing maintenance, doing installation. That could be you. And for this course, you actually need a diploma at the certificate level. As usual, we recommend that in the future you can advance and make sure that you get a degree. That is not a degree, maybe a diploma at the same level. There is even an opportunity to get a degree, by the way, in this one. Once you get a bit of experience and once you finish your certificate and the diploma. Again, there are so many schools you can take this course, including Kabete, Polytechnic, Kieni Technical in Nyeri, Rift Valley Institute of Technology. There are so many. So just go to KUPP's website and you can see some of the colleges offering this particular qualification. Welding. Most of us know welding and fabrication. So you could become the welder, and you don't have to go and work at the local welding guy, that guy who makes doors and windows and frames and near where you live. No, it's not a must that you work there, though that's an option. You could be an official fabricator or a welder in the companies that make that assemble, for example, body parts for motor vehicles. Welders are required in so many places. You cannot build a bridge without a welder. Buildings, those frames that you see in buildings, apart now from the doors and the windows, all those structures, the truss and all those, they require welders. Also, as a fabricator, you could work in companies that make machines, for example. Machines which are assembled in the jua kali sector, they need a fabricator to do that. So welding has so many opportunities, and if you can differentiate yourself by making sure that you excel, you become the guy who is the most reliable in the field, you could end up making a lot of money in this particular area, especially if you have a business brain. If you have an entrepreneurial mind, this can be a very, very good course. Again, so many middle-level TVET colleges offer welding and fabrication, including Nairobi Technical Training Institute and Kisumu National Polytechnic. Remember, you can take this course in any other technical near you. Also, food and beverage production, F&B as they call it, is an option for you. So if you would like to serve in those 5 stars, helping make food, drinks, and food and beverage also, there is an aspect of food production. So you may also find yourself working in food industries. Superlove, where they make bread. Afia, where they make juices. You could find opportunities there. Although they prefer food science, sometimes you could find opportunities in that line with food and beverage production. Otherwise, here you work in those hotels, 3-star, 2-star, 5-star, 1-star. It has a lot of jobs. May not get very good salaries for a start, but over time, once you get experience, it could be an option for you. So consider it too if you're not sure what course to take. Especially ladies do excel in this one. We also have gentlemen who do very well in this line, so it's an option too. Next course that is recommended if you got a D brain is lab technician. Lab technician, so that person who spends their time in the lab, measuring specimens, examining whether there are any bad things, germs and bacteria, helping in research. So lab technicians are not only found in hospitals, they are in other places like schools, teaching institutions. It could be an option for you if you got a deep brain. Remember, you can take the certificate, then over time advance to the diploma, and there's an option, I think, to do a degree at the same level. So your work could be helping people examine so many things, dealing with chemicals and such kind of things. So consider it too if you got a deep brain and you feel that those difficult things like plant mechanics and building technology are not for you. Next course is building technology, and I don't need to explain this one. Tackles things like masonry and carpentry. You will be the multitasking fundi, jamaa kujengea watu manyumba, you know that one, you can also become an independent contractor or a site manager if you take building technology. So basically you do a bit of stonework, that is masonry, and a bit of carpentry work, and there are a lot of opportunities. People are building every now and then homes, business premises. There are buildings all over. We are building roads, we are building so many things. So you could be the guy who will be assisting there. Again, you can start at the certificate level and advance pore until you get your degree in this particular line. Consider taking this course in good schools, including PC, Kenya Jui Technical Training Institute in Nairobi. There are so many other good colleges that offer this course. So if you believe that you could become a good foodie, consider taking certificate in building technology. Civil engineering is another certificate in civil engineering is another very good course. You can take the D brain. Don't let people tell you that you cannot take civil engineering with a D brain. There are schools offering this one at the certificate level, and you only require a D. Remember, civil engineering involves everything to do with transport infrastructure, that is building of bridges and roads, building things like radio mast when it comes to communication hardwares. When talk about general infrastructure, civil engineers are also involved when you come to constructing buildings, because there are some aspects of the building technology that they are the best place to tackle. So instead of doing building technology, you may decide, let me be a bit specialized, and then you do civil engineering. Again, you could consider taking a civil engineering qualification. at the technical university, you may need to check out whether they do take whether they offer that as a certificate level. Otherwise, if they don't offer, there are so many technical TVETs that you can take this course at, including Nyandarua Institute of Technology in Nyandarua County. There are so many others in KCSE National Poly, Kisumu National Polytechnic, or any TVET near you offering this course. It could be an option for you. So consider civil engineering too, as you hunt for a good course with your D-Plane grade. Next is motor vehicle mechanics. Yeah, and we call them automotive engineers nowadays. Yeah, motor vehicle technician. Yeah, you'll be repairing and servicing cars. Yeah, personal cars, delivery vans, lorries, motorbikes, tour coaches. There's so many. Yeah, you basically know what a mechanic does, so I don't really need to explain that one. Yeah, some of the schools you could take this course includes Kenya Coast National Polytechnic, Sum National Poly, Meru National Poly, Mombasa Technical University. There are so many TVETs again offering motor vehicle mechanics. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about the school. There's chances are there's a good school offering this course near you. So yeah, you know that mechanic could be the next one and the next big mechanic with this course. Yeah, so consider it too. So yeah, another good course that I can recommend is construction plant mechanics. So this is not really a mechanic. He's a mechanic who is a bit specialized, because what he's going to be doing is if you go to a construction site anywhere where there is some construction, you're likely to find those very big machines, dumpers, trackers, bulldozers, you know, those heavy earth movers. They need someone who knows how to maintain them, how to service them, how to repair them when they get into trouble. So that's your work. So he is a mechanic, but then he is a bit specialized, so he is likely to earn more. You may consider doing that course too. Some of the schools that you can take this course in includes Mombasa Polytechnic, National Polytechnic, also KCSE National Polytechnic are good options if you have an interest in this particular course. Next option is catering. You see, caterers are all over. You'll be serving food and drinks again outside there, in events. Those people who want to learn catering as a business, food outlets, bars and pubs, conferences. So once you do catering, some of the options you can, some of the positions you can occupy include being a chef, an event manager, a catering manager, a conference center supervisor, a hotel manager. There are so many options, but most of us know what catering is all about, so I need not explain that a lot. Utari College is one of the best when it comes to that. We also have a few private institutions offering it that you may consider attending, including NIPS. On the side of public, Mishoki Technical can be a good one among so many others. Hairdressing certificate is another good course, so you can do a certificate in hairdressing and beauty therapy, and basically you know what this one involves. Yeah, those beauticians, we know them. You meet them all over the place, in salons, in massage businesses, people who make others look awesome. You could be that person. So body and facial treatment, hair styling and all those. Yeah, it's a good one. If you are creative enough, you make money. And of course you would want to make sure that you stand out in a way. Maybe you could come up with some very good design. The internet is a good source for such kind of things, and over time people will be coming to you. Even politicians may hire you as their preferred stylist. Yeah, so you have unlimited opportunities with this one, so consider hairdressing and beauty therapy too, especially if you are ready, you know. Yeah, can be a good one too. Fashion and design certificate is another one that can be good one. Yeah, and here you don't necessarily have to be a tailor. No. You can be a bit better. You know, you could aim higher and try to target addressing celebs You know those many celebs we have in our countries, the influencers and musicians and DJs. They want to make sure that they stand out, they are noticed. And one of the ways of making sure they are noticed is wearing very unique attires, very unique clothes. So somebody designs them for them. That person could be you. Otherwise, you could work in EPZs where they make a lot of clothes for export. Yeah. Other areas you could venture in is fashion buying, helping companies come up with unique clothing lines. That is clothing companies. There are so many options for you here. And the good thing about it is that even as you wait to become that very big person, that very popular fashion designer, you will not go hungry. There are small jobs, making uniforms for students, making wedding suits for people. So options are so many. Otherwise, you may do short courses that can make you start making money very fast. You don't have to do a very complicated course for you to make money. There are people who just prefer doing some NITA courses. We call them NITA courses, National Industry Training Authority. You can Google it. It has so many courses that it examines, including motor vehicle mechanics or electricians, grade 3, grade 2, grade 1. With that one, you'll be doing installation, maintenance, and repairing of electrical wiring and even electronic components like TVs. And you just study for 6 months, get a certificate, start making money. Maybe you can advance later on as you are working. It's a good one. Panel beating, those people who work on the bodyworks of motor vehicles. For a vehicle to come out very nicely, we need people to beat it into shape. Especially in Kenya, we import second-hand cars, and people keep selling them. There is a lot of onward selling. The person who makes sure that the body looks nice, from painting it to making sure that it is in good shape, that's panel beating. Spray painting also comes in there. Also on the side of fabrication companies, you know, vehicle fabrication companies, and we have so many of them. They come auto dealers. We have quite a number of them. Also, solar power installation is another option. Yeah, you'll be installing solars. People are doing solars all over the country because of the problems that we have in Kenya Power. There'll be a lot of business in that line over time. Electrical wireman. Yeah. So wire people, you find them in cars. Yeah, so those are some of the best courses that we recommend if you got a grade D in your KCSE. It's not the end of the world, as we said. As you see, there are so many options. Remember, today it's very important that you select a course that has opportunities. And when we talk about opportunities, we are talking about self-employment opportunities and also an opportunity to work for others. There's those of us who like working for others, who prefer working for others. There are those who are okay doing a business. You know, a course which cuts both ends. That is, you can do self-employment, you can also start a business, is the best course, because now, you know, there are not so many jobs in our country. It has been you know, an issue getting a job, even with some of the best courses. You know, you hear that even doctors are taking some time before they get a job. So be careful. Make sure you select properly. Down here I'll share a document that shows how to select a course, that describes how to select a course. You know, what do you look at, so that when you come to selecting from the list that we have just shared, you'll be able to make the right decision. So we wish you well, all the best. Leave your questions, leave your comments down there, and I'll be answering them. I'll be trying to advise you the best way possible, even as you move to the next level of your life. So all the best from us, and keep checking Kenya Education Guide. We'll be sharing a lot of videos on courses, on careers that will help you, you know, advance and make sure that you become someone who is well grounded, someone who is solid enough, somebody who is successful in terms of jobs, in terms of careers, in terms of making sure that you don't just you know, make the wrong decisions when it comes to matters education. So all the best from us, and hope to see you soon. Thank you.